Hi, welcome. So glad you are here. Going to take a look at the feminine's current energies. This is going to become like a weekly thing. I am so grateful for everyone that has taken advantage of the November special. I am still working on those. I do have things coming for December. I just need a couple of days to catch up, and I am supposed to be moving in like a week, but I've been supposed to have been moving since October. So I really don't know what's going on. I'm trying to just give it all up and be like, okay, you know, I'm going with the flow. So stay tuned for that. Okay, what is going on with the, oh, I forgot to mention in the masculines video, one of the subscribers, her name is Lynn, and I'm only saying this because one, she said I could, and two, she did post it. Her and her masculine have come together. They've reunited. They've come into union. So, you know, don't give up. It's coming, okay? Everyone is at a different stage, and I've told Lynn, I said, I'm so happy, I'm so happy for her. It really did make my heart sing. I was very happy. Okay. So congratulations to Lynn. You're giving all of us still some hope. What is going on for the feminine this week? Spirit, can I have one more card, please? And there we go. Can I have a clarifier for the heart chakra, please? Got two. Can I have a clarifier for rebuild? Nope, that goes there. Thank you. Can I have one for master, please? And it's funny, I mean, I'll show you all three of these cards have hearts, has to do with the heart. That one was hitting me. Wow. Okay, so the first one we have heart chakra, okay? There's a lot of opening up, becoming more vulnerable to the masculine in their heart chakra. Again, this is just a general energy read. If you would like a personal reading, like to know what's going on in your life, your masculine's life, it doesn't have to be anything to do with about love. It could be anything else. I just like love. My information will be listed below. So the heart chakra is like fully opening. You know, the last little residual hurts are being brought up to be purged and be done away with. The clarifier for this card is elegance. Look at the swans. And swans are I think that they are a twin flame symbol because swans mate for life. And my grandfather growing up had swans. The female died, and my grandfather had said, he goes, in a couple of days, the male will be dead. And, you know, I was very, very little, and I had asked why. He goes, because he will die of a broken heart. And, of course, my grandfather was right. So they mate for life. It is found in the beauty of nature. The lotus is waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Just let your heart flow is what they're telling me. Let all the love come out. Just let it pour out, whether it's for your masculine, especially if it's for yourself. you know, yourself first and foremost, you know, and then the universe, and then, you know, masculine, and then family, okay? Even strangers that you pass by, just let your love flow out, because people will feel it. And then we have rebuild. See? And she's holding her hands over her heart. So, like I said, the last little bits are coming up for healing, and you're going to be rebuilding. And the clarifier card for that is flexibility. Gently, tongue twister for me today. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. So when you are rebuilding yourself, don't be too rigid in how it goes, because it's not necessarily going to go that way. Be flexible with how the universe brings in your healing spirits. And the second we have is master. So you go from opening the heart chakra to rebuilding it to being able to master the power of love that your heart has. And the clarifier for this, of course, would be happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. When you have mastered, or you can master your emotions and the love in your heart, you find the joy in the smallest things. Even if you are walking and you're walking on concrete, just for an example, if you live in the city, and by city I mean New York City, and then you can see like sometimes little like blades of grass coming up through the concrete. That's just amazing how things can grow in the harshest environments. Okay, but that should bring like such happiness. I know when I see it, it tickles me. I'm like, God, that's I find it so amazing how just that the harsh terrain, and then there's this one or two little blades of grass coming up. Absolutely astonishing every time I see that. So look, heart chakra. She has her hand on her heart, and he's got a heart. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for the feminines. Okay, what can you give me from here? Ooh. This deck is quite large, so I have to rank them. I don't have to. I can break them into 2 piles, but for this I'm doing things in 3s. So I broke them into 3 piles. At the end, I'll show you how big it is, that there's no way I can shuffle. I have a hard enough time shuffling, some of the oracle cards because they're too big for my hands. What do you have for me, Spirit? And one more. Change your costume. Change your way of thinking. Have a new perspective of yourself on life. Where are you going? What are you doing? Have a new perspective on what elegance means to you. Okay? Think differently. Think outside the box. Choose to expand. Goes right along with flexibility. In order to expand, things have to be able to be movable. Okay, so let yourself grow. Want what feels good to want. Happiness. Happiness is good to want. Having love. Who doesn't want love? Everybody wants love. I don't care. You can be the hardened criminal in any, you know, on death row. You know, there's, well, you know, there might be an exception or two, but basically, you know, love. Everybody wants love. Animals want love, you know. Plants and trees want love. That's why we water them, and then the sun and then the sun helps them to grow. That's all a form of love. And that just shows that the love that the plants get and the trees get from the water and the sun, that's love. Okay, that's how they express love. They take what is given to them and turn it into something beautiful. So want what feels good to want. And sometimes it doesn't have to be anything spiritual. Sometimes it could be a piece of tiramisu. I have a craving for tiramisu. You know, it could be something, you know, like, I don't know, chips or a piece of cheesecake. If you want it, eat it. Because we're all ending up in the same place, so it doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter. We're all going in the same place at the end anyway, so I'm going to like what it is I like. I'm going to want what it is that I want. Okay, thank you very much. Stay tuned. I am going to figure out hopefully next week if I'm moving or not, and then catch up on these readings, and then start with, I have some really good things for December that I have planned already. So thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.